All right, here we go. Quote of the day. So today's quote is by my high school baseball coach, actually, Coach Mike Bartlett, one of the greatest coaches ever. But what he used to say all the time is simply, be a duck. That's the quote, be a duck. It's that simple. But I really think it's kind of profound in a way. So what he meant by this was, if you think of a duck, when it starts to rain, and that duck, say the duck's sitting out on a pond, the duck just lets the water roll right off its back. The rain's coming down and the duck, does it run? No. Well, I guess it wouldn't run, it would swim. Does it swim away? No. Does it hide? No. Is it scared? No. Because he knows all he has to do is sit there and let it roll off his back. That's it. So to us, whenever these trials or tribulations come, whenever there's criticism, and it's negative criticism, and there's hate spewed upon you, whatever it might be, we just gotta be a duck. There's so many things, so many people trying to bring other people down. It's crazy. Everyone sees it, and it's everywhere. But the great thing is, the only way something can affect you, the only way something can affect me, is if we let it affect us. That's the only way. There's no way that something can affect you if you don't let it affect you. And I think that's what he means by be a duck. There's gonna be stuff thrown at us. We've all experienced it. And maybe we've let it affect us. Maybe we have. But if we just act like a duck, just let it roll off. And to take this even deeper, what I think is really cool is if you think about a duck, right? So let's say our duck is sitting on a pond somewhere in Tennessee, and a big rainstorm comes. That duck's not afraid. He knows it's coming. He knows what rain is. He just sits on that pond, and when that rain comes, he lets that water roll right off his back. And that water rolls right into that same pond he's floating on. And that water, by him letting it roll off of him into that pond, it lifts him higher. He grows from it. He's put in a better position from it. So let's just let it roll off our back. There's times where it might be good to be gung-ho and to be dead set on defending ourselves or whatever. But most of the time, we know who we are. We know what's in our heart. We know what's in our minds. We know what's in our soul. Just let it roll off. It can only affect us if we let it affect us. We can let things roll off our back, and those things will lift us higher because we'll grow from them, we'll learn from them, we'll hear them, but it won't affect us. That duck feels that water hitting his back. He feels it. It just don't affect him. He knows it's there. He knows what's going on, but it doesn't affect him because he don't let it. And in our lives, we know the hate that we receive. Every one of us feels it. We know it's there. We can acknowledge it, but that's about the extent of it. Acknowledge, use it to lift you higher. It's that easy. That hate, that water, he never lets that water bring him down. He doesn't drown under the rain. He's floating, he's fine. The water lifts him higher. Let's be a duck.